Hey guys, so if you want to see this chicken cheesesteak pasta from start to finish, then keep on watching.
Hi guys, so today we're gonna make chicken cheesesteak pasta. So I never made this before, this is the first time. So as you can see, we'll be using some noodles, we have some heavy cream, we have some chicken here, rotisserie chicken, and I'll show you that later how we prep that. And then we have peppers, we have onions, and then we have some cheeses here. I will be using some mozzarella cheese, some provolone cheese, and then I wanted to use some pepper jack, being the fact that we're gonna use onions and peppers. And one thing about me, this is Marlene by the way, when I eat a chicken cheesesteak or a Philly cheesesteak, I do not like onions and peppers. I hate it. I just like the meat, cheese, extra mayo, extra ketchup. Darlene, my father, and Jose, they like onions and peppers. So since I'm gonna make this for us, I'm gonna put the onions and peppers, and I'm gonna eat it today, obviously. So we're gonna start prepping some of the stuff, and I'll show you when we're ready to cook.
And also I wanted to say we got the block cheese because I feel like, you know, sometimes like to do a shortcut I'll use like the shredded cheeses, but sometimes it always comes with that powder. And I just like how, since we're gonna make a pasta bake because we're gonna put this in the oven,
yes,
I like how cheesy and creamy the cheeses get when you shred it yourself.
Yes.
And then we're gonna use these noodles, the cavatappi, but you can use any choice that you want. And of course we're gonna need more milk than this. We're just gonna use regular milk, so just wanted to let you guys know that.
You can see we have a rotisserie chicken that we had from the night before, and I just shredded it, and that's what I'm gonna use for the chicken cheesesteak. You can use any meat that you want. If you want to make it from scratch, just put it in the oven and then shred it apart if you want to.
It's past 1 o'clock, I know that for sure. Wonder how I should cut them up to it. Wow, I just broke them now. I'm gonna cut them all manuals because I cut the cuticles because tú sabes que tengo que do that over there. So tú no pasas la máquina on Tuesday night. Ya cosa cuchillo viejo. So here we have some oil, olive oil, and I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. If I can take it out my spoon, hold on. Yep. And we're just gonna let this melt. This is the butter that I'm using, and I really, really like it. OMG, this is dairy free. Okay, no wonder I like this butter. It's really good. So now that it's melting, I'm gonna go ahead and add my onions, all my peppers. It smells so good so far.
Yeah, we're gonna cook this slow. I'm gonna add some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And you guys, I wanted to say, I wanted to say, you know, this is my first time making this, okay? So in your kitchen, you do whatever you want. I know there's people that are gonna do some steak. Some people might add some mushrooms to theirs. I know that people do not add mozzarella cheese to their Philly, but I am going to do it because it's a pasta and I want it to be stringy and cheesy. So I wanted to say that as well.
And you could do this vegetarian. Some of the recipes that we've seen, people have only done Philly meat, like cheesesteak meat. I've never seen anybody make it with chicken. Here's some garlic powder that I'm gonna add. because of course we want every layer of the dish to be seasoned. So we're just gonna let this cook, add a little bit of black pepper, and then we'll show you the next step.
And also, I'm also gonna mince 2 raw garlic cloves in here, so I'll show you that as well. Okay, so here we have our onions, peppers, our raw garlic. I just did 2 minced garlic cloves and it smells delicious. So everything is coming along very well. Then we're gonna do the sauce that goes along with this because it's gonna go in the oven and it's gonna be creamy. You don't have to put it in the oven if you don't want to, but I like that extra step because I like to bake everything and I like to put a lot of cheese on top. So yeah.
Guys, we didn't even wash the pan. We just used the same drippings. We added some olive oil,
butter, and 2 garlic cloves right now. So we're just gonna let that do its thing. And now we're gonna add some heavy cream to this pan. So we're gonna add the whole thing of heavy cream, okay?
We're definitely gonna need more milk. So
yeah, we're gonna add some milk. So we're gonna get that next.
We're gonna add a little bit of salt. So we're gonna add a little bit of nutmeg to this.
Just a tiny bit because Rachel Ray says that it gives it something totally different to your dish. So
garlic powder, onion powder, and I think that is it.
And then I'm gonna do some black pepper as well.
I also added some black pepper. Now I have some 2% milk. I'm just gonna add the little bit that I have because we're gonna need it.
Which was like half a cup.
Yes. So our sauce is coming together. It's getting super thick. So now I'm just gonna add a little bit of my blend to the sauce to thicken it up a little bit more. Pepper jack, provolone, and a little bit of mozzarella. I did half of mozzarella because I want to put some on top. Well, the chef here wants me to do that, so we will do that later. But usually for Philly cheesesteaks or chicken cheesesteaks, a lot of people use either American cheese or they do provolone.
Or the Cheese Whiz.
Yes, so it's all your preference. You do what you want in your kitchen. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Let this melt. So the pasta is already ready to go in the oven.
We're gonna put it in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes and then I'll show you when it's done.
And also I added a little bit of the rest of the mozzarella that I had, but you can go ahead and add whatever cheese you want or don't even add cheese. You know what I also thought would be good on this? Some Philadelphia cream cheese to help thicken if you want it thicker or you want like a different taste, because they have the Philadelphia cream cheese that have like, you know, the garden vegetable or something like that. I think that will spice this up as well.
So I'm also gonna do a side of mayo ketchup because I love mayo ketchup on my Philly, and then I'm gonna top that off on mine, and then I'm gonna mix it in the end so that it can give me like a, you know, chicken cheesesteak sandwich but in the form of a pasta, if that makes any sense.
OMG, does it look so good, so cheesy.
Amazing, I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness. So pasta is done. Let's plate it up, you guys. Look how cheesy it looks. It was so good, you guys. It was amazing. Look at that cheese though. Look at that. If you guys recreate it, you know, DM me. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. But look at that. It was so freaking good. Like, I'm not even trying to hype it up. It was so good. So creamy. The flavor of the peppers. OMG. Thank you so much for watching.